Hello everyone and happy International Scrapbook Day. We are teaming up and celebrating National Scrapbook Day by creating layouts, and there are loads of talented scrapbookers on this YouTube hop list, so I'll have all the info down below the video here on YouTube. Now the items I'm using are all from the Hip Kit Club April kit. And I'm just basically taking some of the embellishments out of the packaging along with the papers and trying to figure out which ones of those pretty things I am planning on using. Now I'm using this photo of myself and some of my fellow teachers, and I just immediately thought of this photo because I absolutely love the background of that picture and thought it would match perfectly with the items in this kit. Now I'm just cutting down pieces of pattern papers to basically ground my photo, and I had this little strip left over of this greenish paper and thought it would be quite nice to have it peeking out from the sides. And of course need a bit of darkness as well, so I cut this brown floral paper and cut it at an angle just to create a little bit of interest to the whole layout. Now the background cardstock is white, so I just had to use a bit of Glimmer mist, at least some splatterings, because I just can't leave a white background well enough alone. So I'm using this gold mist from Prima marketing. I'm just blotting the access because I am not very patient when it comes to crafting, so I want to speed things along, making sure I can keep going. And then I'm also adding a bit of green as well, and this is a Glimmer mist by Tattered Angels. And then I'm adding a little bit of brown to the mix as well. I just love splattering these things all over. And I know we'll be covering up quite a lot of these splatters, but they do give quite a lot of interest to an otherwise very blank background, so that is why I almost always need to add a bit of misting here and there. Now I'm just putting the paper on and gluing that down. And that basically sets the starting point of my layout, meaning as in where I'll be placing the photo, which is the main part of the layout. And I'm just decorating stuff here and there. And I did not plan anything beforehand. That's not usually how I scrapbook. I just take a piece of papers and photo and just run with it. And sometimes it works out and other times it doesn't. And that's the fun part of crafting, I guess. Now this brown part was a bit too long, so I'm just cutting a little bit from the bottom to make it look a bit better on the layout. I'm just placing that to cover the seams from the green and the striped piece. And then of course I couldn't help myself, I had to add a doily, and this is a craft coloured doily with gold foil, and I got that from Michael's. And I'm just sticking down the photo. Oh, and I have a tiny slither of white still on that photo, so I'm just trimming that off, and that basically means that the photo is ready, so I'm just sticking that down. And now all I need to do is to find the perfect title for the layout. And since you're all smiling and having fun, I thought I would use something happy as the title. And these American craft stickers were really nice, so I thought the smile one was just perfect, because you're all smiling and having a good old time. And I added the hashtag as well because, I don't know, it's fun and it's there, so why not use it? And then I'll just be adding stickers here and there to decorate the whole layout, and I'm adding foam to some of these pieces, and some of them I'm just sticking straight down. Oh, and these stickers are from Maggie Holmes. I just really like them. Really pretty colours and images, and some of those have a bit of gold foiling. That just makes it extra nice, because I do love sparkly things. So I'm just placing them here and there, figuring out as I go where they would look best. Like I say, no rhyme or reason, just having fun figuring things out while I craft. I really like adding those little foam squares to stickers, because I mean most of us have quite a lot of stickers and they do tend to look a bit flat on layouts, so why not just add a bit of foam, and that makes it even more fun to use. And so that sticker sheet with the titles also had several leaves and stuff, so I used that on the layout as well. Kind of connects the layout together, having those wood-like colours on more than one spot of the layout. So things are coming quite nicely together. I'm not journaling that much on the layout. If I add journaling, I usually do that on the back side of the layout, or just don't altogether. But if it's something special and I want everyone to be able to read, I'll just put it somewhere on the front, but usually it'll be kept on the back of the whole layout. But these little stickers were just perfect, and they kind of sum up the that photo really. Happy little moments, because these are happy little moments. We're having fun and yeah, just enjoying the moment. So that is basically the last bits I am adding to the layout. Just tiny hearts here and there. And then all I have to do is add the date, and I'm using a roller date stamp that I got from a shop in London. I'll be adding that to the bottom of the picture, and here I'm adding a little bit of gold splatters to the pattern paper so they don't look as, I don't know, naked against the background. And like I say, I just love splattering things and having shiny stuff all around me. So why not add a wee bit more? And like I said, I really encourage you to check each and every video on our hop, because there are so many fantastic creations and lots of ideas. And I sure hope you use the International Scrapbook Day to scrapbook. Doesn't matter if you finish a layout or start a new one or whatever. Just take some time and craft and enjoy yourself in your craft room or wherever that is that you craft. So basically, happy National Scrapbook Day, and thank you so much for stopping by and having a look at my layout and hopping along with us. And I will have links to everything I used here down below the video, and of course I have a few still shots of the layout so you can have a closer look at the page.